Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about what an IP address is. Let's get into it. Alright, there's two types of IP addresses. There is your public IP address and there's your private IP address. We'll be talking about both in this video, but we're going to start with the private. Now, a private IP address is basically what defines your device, whether that be phone, tablet, computer, printer, anything. It basically gives a name to it in your internet. So, if your computer, as an example, you go on your web browser and search google.com, okay? It sends that request for google.com to your router, then goes out to the internet and gets it, and once the google.com is back to your router, it needs to know which device to send the google.com webpage to. So if my computer has an IP address of 192.168.1.2, the router knows that it needs to send google.com to 192.168.1.2 in order for me to view or use google.com. A public IP address is basically a name for your router in the whole scheme of the internet. So going back to the example of google.com, if I request it, it goes from my computer to my router, then from the router to the internet. When the internet gets google.com, the webpage, it needs to know which router to send it back to. So if my router has a public IP address of 152.3.7, the router or the internet knows that it needs to send google.com to that public IP address, which then, like we talked, once the router gets it, it knows which device because of the private IP address. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you learned something and enjoyed it. I know it's been a short one, but this was just a quick introduction and explanatory of what an IP address is. Remember, smash that like button, subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.